Hi everyone, welcome back to Homegrown Homestead. It's been a while. We lost our internet for months, but we're back. I want to welcome you today. I am making potato soup. We are doing some cleaning, and then I did some crafting, and then I'll show you that. So right now I am preparing the bacon, and you will then see next where I complete with the carrots, celery, potatoes, and I have frozen onions that I will also use in this. that that's all chopped up and ready to go, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. I don't always do this, but I really didn't want my bacon to burn, so I added a little bit in. We'll toss in the bacon. I did it in 2 batches because I wanted to make sure it all got crispy. In the end, I did end up saving the bacon, and people who wanted it in their soup could put it on top at the end, so I seriously wanted it to stay crispy. I could have dumped it in and let it cook, but I myself like crispy bacon. So now as I have the bacon draining on the paper towel, it called for 1/2 cup of bacon grease to be left in there. Well, I didn't have enough to actually have to take any out, so I just left it in there. So I'm going to be adding the onions, the celery, and the carrots, and then some garlic. Stir that around a little bit, and then in will go the potatoes and the chicken broth. And we'll let that cook until the potatoes start getting soft. right, so now the potatoes are going to try and get soft, and I'm going to start the roux, and that's your typical butter and flour. And then I wanted to make a lot of roux, so I added more flour to it because there's going to be the grease in the soup also. And then you'll see that you can add half and half, you can add milk, and you can add heavy cream. And this time I just wanted to do the heavy cream because we had a lot of vegetables in there and I thought I'd treat ourselves. And it's not a lot of cream. It's like 2 cups. So now that I have our roux in there, I'm going to stir it up, and it really started to smell just amazing. And then the recipe calls for like kale or Swiss chard or something, or you don't have to add anything. But I had some spinach, so I thought I would also add some spinach to this. And then there were just some spices, and I really only used salt and pepper. You can add other spices if you want, but when I was taste testing this, it really didn't need anything else because everything in there was already flavorful, especially from the chicken stock. I've always wanted to try the pink stuff, and Russ found this, I don't know, brush, I guess you want to call it, automatic brush or whatever, instead of scrubbing it myself. And I wanted to try this pink stuff, so I thought this would be a great opportunity. So it's a very old tub. It's probably the original tub from 1963, I guess. So it doesn't always get sparkling clean, but I thought I'd try this instead of always using bleach. And in the end, it really does look nice, but because it's so old, I can't get it to be, like perfect, like brand new. So it does really work, but I've also noticed with this Ryobi tool, you can't press real hard with it, because then obviously then the brushes can't do their work. Also, as I was going on with this, I had to add more paste. I'll call it the paste. That pink stuff is real pasty, but I think it works spectacular. And it's hard to see the evidence of what you did until you actually then rinse it off, because it'll obviously just sit there. So when I had water in the tub and then I started rinsing and scrubbing at the same time, then it really started to show how well it does work. So I'm happy with it. Go ahead, give it a try. I think I bought this one on Amazon because it was cheaper, but I've seen it like at Menards or your local hardware store. I don't quite know if your grocery store has it. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but it's worth a try. So here again, it really started to take shape when it was all rinsed out. That glass cleaner is the best. I've been using it, 2 years now. I just love it. It works on mirrors, windows, anything glass, like even your lamps, like your ceiling fans, the lamps. Obviously you see me using it on the mirrors, and the windows is amazing. Now a trick I learned from the windows from another YouTube channel I saw is when you're doing the inside, I always go left and right, and then when you're doing the outside, I go up and down, because then I can see where the streak is. It really does help. Not that this stuff leaves a major streak, but it's just amazing. started crafting and selling it at the local artisan store. And I'm going to put some things out on Etsy under my daughter, the 715. And these are just 2 items that I did today. And I have them ready to go. I got to take pictures. And then we were in that ice storm in the Great Lakes region. It's terrible. Everything out there is covered in ice. So we had school yesterday, and today I'm luckily that I don't have to go in and worry about that. And there's good old Maggie. She had her haircut yesterday. And there was a chicken out there in there, but I don't see him now. And we had a little time where they weren't giving us eggs, but now we're back. So that's it for the video, and thank you for watching, everybody. Bye.